Hey guys, and welcome back to the Red Eagle. So today I'm going to be predicting my own election. It's going to be me versus an I'm going to steal your penis Democrats, since the Democrats are out for your penis. So let's go to start off with our great prediction, which is going to start off in California, where I'm easily going to win the state. I'm going to be getting huge Asian turnout since they love me. The Asians, they love me. They can't just stop talking about me. And Jeff's going to help me get them out huge to vote in Orange County, because he's going to come out and endorse me. And me and Brown Eagle are going to be suppressing the Hispanic vote in Los Angeles and San Francisco. So I'm also be getting huge groiper turnout in the rest of California. So with all those factors combined, I'm gonna win California easily, and I'm also be winning Alaska, and obviously I'm gonna be winning Hawaii. Asians, they just love me. Asians love me, so I'm gonna win Hawaii easily. And then Arizona, obviously I'm not gonna win the state. Demographic change. It's 2040 now. Demographic changes are happening, and I'm gonna lose Arizona by a 60-40 margin, thanks to people like Lalo, who are snakes, who are neocons, who are traitors to the Republican Party and the America First movement. And they don't want anything to do with the America First movement. They just want to go back to Bush. Lalo wants to go back to Bush. He's always going to be doing fiery rallies at John McCain in the dry heat, because he's a neocon and a snake and a traitor. So Arizona's going to go easily against me, and it's going to go for the Democrats because the demographic changes. And then Utah, obviously, it's going to go not for me, because Thao and an army of simps and the election mafia are going to come out against me in Utah, and they're going to make it safe blue. So Thao and an army of simps are going to make Utah safe blue. And then in Nevada, I'm obviously going to be winning Nevada. I'm going to be getting huge base Hispanic turnout out in Las Vegas. I'm going to be getting groiper turnout in rural Nevada. And we're going to put DX in prison, and Dan too, for being libertarians, for wanting open borders, for being just traitors to our country. Dan and DX Deity. So they're going to be going in prison, and I'm going to win Nevada easily, because DX Deity is a gay furry, and we can't have him part of the America First movement, so he has to go to prison. And then obviously Oregon is going to be going for me. Antifa's been, Trump's brought law and order back to Oregon, and he nuked Portland, and he destroyed Antifa. He put them all in prison, and he also put Blue Voyager in prison. So if he's still wandering around, he might have escaped. So we're gonna put him back in prison if I'm elected. And then obviously the Groypers are gonna come out huge for me in rural Oregon, so I'm easily going to win the state. And then Washington, obviously I'm going to win the state. We nuked Seattle too. Trump nuked Seattle. He destroyed Antifa there, and I'm going to be getting huge groiper turnout in Linden, which is going to help me win the state of Washington. And then obviously the rest of these farm states are going to be easily going to me. Obviously I'll be getting these farmers, they're done with these Democratic establishments. They're done with these neoliberals like Joe Biden. They're done with Hillary Clinton. So they're going to be coming out huge for me, because I stand for America First. I'm going to be running on law and order. I'm for small business, and I'm obviously going to be winning the farm states easily. But I'm going to lose Colorado, New Mexico, because, all the Hispanics here, they already lost their penis, so they're not going to vote for me. They're obviously going to vote Democrat. They're all gay furries in Colorado, New Mexico anyways. They're not going to come out against me. And plus, demographic changes are happening there, so those states are like 99% Hispanic. Now, they're only 1% white. Whites are becoming a minority. It's 2040 now. They make up only 50% of the population now. So I'm going to be losing those two states. But I'm going to narrowly hold on to Texas, because Commander Video is going to be helping me. He's going to be doing fiery rallies for me, and Texas getting now huge Hispanic vote, and getting out huge white turnout in the rural areas too. There is going to be some neocons that are not going to vote for me in Texas in the suburbs, because they're against me, because I stand for America First and law and order, and that's not what they stand for. They want to go back to the Bush era, which destroyed our country. They want these endless wars that we can't get back into them. And Commander Video is going to be helping me win the state of Texas. Beto is going to come out against me. Beto's going to be campaigning on stealing our penises, stealing our guns, stealing our everything, and handing them over to illegal immigrants. So that's what Beto's going to be campaigning for in Texas. But, Texas is still narrowly going to go for me. There is demographic changes happening. Remember that. And then the rest of the South is easily going to go for me. If any of these South demographics are changing, we're just going to fix that right up by suppressing the black vote, because they can't come out to vote for me, because they're not going to vote for me either way. So might as well suppress their vote. And the South is going to stay red. And Georgia is also going to be going for me. Allen's going to be helping me suppress the black vote, and getting now huge suburban white turnout out. If they're not neocons are going to be going to prison too. So Georgia is going to go for me, and then Florida is obviously going to go for me. Florida Xenox is an elite team of hackers. They're for me. They love me. They don't like the Democrats and what they're doing. America First is obviously inevitable, and they're going to come out huge for me. They're going to be hacking into the Democrats' campaign, stealing all their campaign funds, and give them to me, because I'm going to need every single dollar to help me defeat the establishment, which hates this country, wants to destroy this country. North Carolina, obviously, I don't think it's going to vote for for me. Demographic changes are happening in Los Angeles. It's getting more black. Baxter is gonna come out against me, even though I'm gonna do everything he says on healthcare. He's still not gonna come out and vote for me because he's black and he's a Democrat. So obviously he's gonna be voting Democrat. So Baxter is gonna be getting huge black turnout for the Democrat, which is gonna help the Democrat win the state. But Tom Tillis and Farway are still gonna come out for me anyways, even though I don't really like Tom Tillis. Tom Tillis still gonna endorse me, and his endorsement is gonna play a key role in making North Carolina very close. And then Virginia, it obviously is gonna come out against me hugely because Northern Virginia hates me, and they hate me in Northern Virginia's establishment. Hate me trying everything they can. Even the Republican establishment, they hate me too, and they're trying to do everything they can to make me lose. And LTE is gonna be saying all the Republicans are endorsing the Democrat, which is not actually true, by the way. And then West Virginia obviously is easily gonna go for me. It's the most populous state in the country. Fletcher and BTD are gonna be doing fire naked rallies for me. So I can win the coal simp workers out in West Virginia. And then Ohio, obviously, going for me. White stained glass is going to be suppressing the black vote, putting Nina Turner Rising in prison, since they're destroying this country. They're just downright destroying this country. They're causing all the riots in Ohio, and I'm going to fix it by running on Law and Order and saying we're going to bring your jobs back. So I'm going to win Ohio 70-30 against a Democrat. I'm easily going to win Ohio, suppressing the black vote, and getting a huge white groiper turnout out in Ohio, so I can win the state. Thank you, white stained glass. And I'm also going to be winning Indiana. Obviously, I'm going to be winning Indiana. It's a red state, and there is going to be some gay turnout because of Pete Buttigieg, but I'm still going to win the state. And then Illinois, obviously I'm winning Illinois. We're going to be putting Charlie Kirk in prison for being a traitor to the Republican Party, a traitor to the America First movement, and a traitor to this country. And Nick Fuentes is going to be helping me, suppress the black vote in Chicago, getting huge groiper turnout out in the rest of rural Illinois. And, orangutan and Nathan's going to be helping me out, too, by getting huge rural turnout and getting huge orangutan turnout in Illinois, in the suburbs especially. So thank you, Nathan, and thank you, Nick Fuentes. And then Minnesota and Wisconsin are going to go for me. The riots, they've been going on for 20 years now. The peaceful, fiery protesters, they've been going on for 20 years now. In Minnesota and Wisconsin, they're done with it. Their votes, the white voters have been being suppressed for 20 years now. But I'm going to fix that by getting them out huge to vote. We're going to end these voter suppression of white people, and we're going to get them out huge to vote for me, Red Eagle. So I'm going to be winning Minnesota and Wisconsin by running on Law and Order and saying we're gonna defeat China and get all our jobs back, and especially Michigan. I'm going to be winning Michigan. It's my home state. I've worked hard in Michigan. I was a very popular congressman, re-elected unopposed 5 different times, so I'm going to easily be winning Michigan. Gretchen Whitmer's going to come out against me, but Gretchen Whitmer's been a terrible governor, so she didn't fix the road, she hasn't brought back any jobs, and Patriot's going to come out for me too. Patriot and me are going to be doing fiery rallies in Michigan, talking about bringing jobs back, talking about a Law and Order, how, Detroit's been in a shithole for years now, and we need to fix Detroit. So obviously I'm going to be winning Michigan. And then DC comes out against me. Maryland comes out against me. LTE. It's the heart of the LTE is the heart of the election mafia. LTE doesn't like me. LTE is going to be getting huge gay TikTok turnout against me in Maryland, so the Democrat can win the state. So Maryland is going to go blue. But I'm going to win Delaware, of course. Kevin and Finnegan are going to be doing fire naked rallies for me in Delaware, so I can win the state easily. New Jersey is also coming out for me. The election mafia is going to say no, no, no. But in 2040, New Jersey is more populous, more America first, so I'm easily going to win it. Connecticut, same thing with New Jersey. More America first and more populist. And then Pennsylvania, I'm obviously going to win. I'm going to be getting huge rural turnout thanks to Fletcher and BTD. The coal simp workers are going to come out huge for me. And the suburban people are also going to come out huge for me. You might think they're neocons, but really they also want their jobs back too. They're done with people like All Inspector. They're done with people like Mike. They're done with people like Tom Wolf being dumb for Pennsylvania, not helping the state at all. And I'm going to win Pennsylvania in a landslide. We're going to put Mike in prison for being a traitor to this country too. He's also a traitor. And then New York, I'm also going to be winning New York in a landslide, obviously. I don't know if Fish is going to come out for me, but even if Fish comes out for me, when I get into office, I'm going to make sure Fish goes to prison, for bringing illegal immigrants into this country just to help his Yappa Mess business. And obviously New York, Draper and Finnegan are going to be doing fire naked rallies in New York City, talking about Law and Order, talking about bringing Stop and Frisk back, talking about how Bill de Blasio has been the worst mayor ever for 20 years now, and saying we're going to bring back Law and Order to New York City and the rest of upstate New York. People in upstate New York, they're very scared of what's going on to their biggest city, and they want Law and Order back, so they're going to vote for me in a landslide. They want their jobs back too. And then Massachusetts and Rhode Island are going to come out against me. You know, Matt Gagnon, he's not my biggest fan. Matt Gagnon, you know, he doesn't really like me. He's going to, he wants illegal immigrants in this country. He's also a libertarian. He wants illegal immigrants in this country. So he's going to come out against me. He's going to endorse the Democrat for being for open borders. So Matt Gagnon is going to give his Gagnon UBI to the Democrats. So Massachusetts and Rhode Island, you know, Matt Gagnon's fat army is going to be coming out huge to vote in those states. His fat army is going to come out huge to vote in those states. And then Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, they're very populous. They went for Trump in a landslide in 2020. They're going to go for me in a landslide in 2040. So our final map has me winning in a landslide with 444 electoral votes to the I'm going to steal your penis Democrats 94 electoral votes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my election prediction. I'm obviously going to be running for president 2040. I'm going to win in a landslide. We're going to defeat the establishment. America first is inevitable. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Please leave video ideas in the comment section below. And I'll see you all in the next video. The Red Eagle out.